All right, so we apologize for that minor technical difficulty. But again, good morning, guys and ladies. Welcome to the second batch of our Research Made Easy webinar series. Actually, we had our first batch last week with the same webinar sessions, okay? However, for our first session this morning, we have rearranged our schedule a bit so it would differ from our schedule last week. Okay? So before we continue, we wish to remind once more everyone of the following webinar mechanics. So this session will be recorded for documentation, evaluation, and dissemination purposes. Please note that by attending the webinar, you permit us to use any form of participation for such purposes. Each session will employ a quiz to gauge student learning and award a prize to the winner. The library staff will communicate with the winner after our presentation. All right. So only enrolled UP students can join the quiz, and winners should provide their UP student ID number to verify enrollment. Questions will be collected via Pigeonhole and will be answered during the Q&A portion at the end of each webinar session. So as for our Pigeonhole, we will be posting the link in our chat box later on, and then you may freely put your questions or at least comments within that said platform. All right. So the evaluation form will appear at the end of the session. Participants must accomplish the form until November 15. Digital certificates will be given to participants who have successfully registered using their UP mail, participated, and answered the evaluation form. Those who wish to request a certificate but registered using a different email will have to send a proof of UP affiliation to libraryinfo.updiliman@up.edu.ph. And due to the large volume of participants, please expect a considerable delay in the transmission of certificates. All right? So aside from electronic databases and journal articles, the library boasts an extensive collection of electronic books to which we have perpetual access. So this webinar discovers the many ways to find and access thousands of UPD ebooks in various subject areas from different platforms. So our presenter for this morning finished her bachelor's degree in library and information science in 2014 and Master of Library and Information Science in 2018, both in Baliwag University. She's currently working as a college librarian too, assigned at the Syria section, as well as the Information Services and Instruction section of the University Library at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. She's currently a member of ASDI or the Asosasyon ng Aklatan at Sinupan ng Diliman, Committee on Information Systems Implementation, and the Library Extension Committee. More so, outside of the university, she is presently the chapter head of YE Baliwag and also a volunteer and member of YE Bulacan, Pinas Forward, and Gawad Kalinga. So to lead the discussion, please welcome Ms. Thurgy Ablin. Morning, Thurgy.
Good morning. Ayan. So, start ko lang ako. Mag-share. And... Ayan. So, okay po ba yung slide ko? Kita po?
Yes, Thurgy.
Okay. Thank you. So, our topic for this morning session is about textbook. So, to start with, so our objective, so hopefully at the end of the session, you'll be able to learn the following. The first one is to learn how to locate ebook, then how to access ebooks on and off campus, then to learn how to read ebooks online and offline. And the last is to be familiar with the different features of ebooks. So before we start, let's first discuss the game mechanics. So questions will be posted throughout the presentation. Then the second one, gather the letters corresponding with the correct answer to form a code. So please wait for my signal to reveal the code. And if ever kayo yung manalo, this is your prize. Ayan, so meron kayong 200 pesos and an LCV loot bag containing the following items. So for our outline for this discussion, so meron tayong brief background about eBooks, then digital rights management, its common protocol, and access point, and our eBooks. So where did eBooks start? Kailan ba siya nag-start? So in 1949, Angela Ruiz Roble, a Spanish teacher, invented Encyclopedia Mechanica. So she invented this ebook or book um, to address the issue of the space occupied by the content and to relieve the students from the heaviness of their textbooks. So Encyclopedia Mechanica is a device consisting a series of text and illustrations on reels, all under a sheet of magnifying glass with a light for reading in the dark. So next naman, in 1945 to 1999, so these are the series of plans and plans para to build ebooks. So it contains software and some readers, also companions sa ebook. So ito naman was planned uh, sorry. Tap natin. Saglit lang po. Ayan. Ayan. So, okay po ba yung slide ko ulit? Sorry.
Yes, Sturge.
Ayan. So, ayan. So, these ideas were planned to help librarians and patrons to manage information overload. So, ayan. So, from 1945 to 1999. And highlight natin tong isa, 1971, the Project Gutenberg, founded by Michael S. Hart. So the first text made available was the Declaration of Independence in um, electronic format. Ayan, so followed by the Bill of Rights. So Hart's project had two goals. The first one is low cost and easy to use. Then the original goal of Project Gutenberg was to have 10,000 books available in electronic format. So by the year 2001, siguro nakamit na nila yung 2001 na yun. I mean yung 10,000 books na yun, yung 2001. Then in 2000 to 2009, so these are the ebook readers invented. So ayan. So, meron tayong sa 2000, meron Gemstar, then Book Saikin, Saibook, then the Sony Portable Reader, Amazon Kindle, eBookwise, then Barnes and Noble, Nook. So, some of these ebook readers ay made possible kasi binili nila yung mga softwares invented during 1945 to 1999. Ayan. So, for our first question, ayan. So, it is the first text made available in electronic format. So, you have 30 seconds to answer. Letter A, UN Declaration of Independence. Letter B, US Declaration of Independence. Letter C, UK Declaration of Independence. And letter D, UAE Declaration of Independence. So, please keep your answers with you and do not share it on the chat box. up. Ayan. So for the features naman of an ebook, the first one is the table of contents. So same with the printed one, it also has a table of contents that you can click to navigate to specific chapter or sections. Then the second one is the optical character recognition. So it has the ability to use mechanical or electronic conversions of images of typewritten text to visual representation. Yan. Then the next one is bookmark. So it also has bookmarks. So the bookmark tool allows you to add bookmarks as well as to jump to specific bookmarks. So para maglagay ng bookmark, just click bookmark tool and click add bookmark. So you can also just click, simply click Control plus B para makapag-bookmark kayo. Then it has also a feature of highlighting and adding notes. So those are saved between sessions and are available to you anytime when you open the ebook. Then it also has an embedded links. It is commonly found at the appendices area of the ebook. So like example, references used, those are clickable that will redirect you to the materials mentioned. So the next one, it also has interactive glossary or dictionary that allows you to click on certain terms in the text to view the glossary definition. Yeah. So the last one is the offline viewing. So you may download some part of the ebooks or borrow the whole ebook for a couple of days for offline viewing. Ayan. So for our ebook formats, yung mga pwede natin gamitin as format for our ebooks. So depende sa ating reader. The first one is yung ating PDF or portable document format. Ito yung pinaka ginagamit. Then the next one yung EPUB or the electronic publication. Then KF8 or the Kindle format 5. And then the MOBI or MOBI Pocket ebook. So ito yung ebook format for Amazon o ngayon tawag na sa kanya is AZW3. So these three, EPUB, KF8, and MOBI are used for some specific ebook readers. Then the next one is the HTML5. So this format is commonly used for website. So like PDF, it is an ebook and ebook only format. So pag ito daw yung ginamit niya, mas mabilis daw yung loading niya. Then the next one is the Adobe Flash. Then the last one is the Adobe Digital Editions. Ito available for both Windows and Mac. Ito commonly used siya pagka ang ebook natin ay under the digital rights management. So the digital rights management, it is also called as the technical protection mechanism. It uses special computer code to stop users from copying or changing an ebook. So its protocols are has limited number of devices. So it has limit in the number of devices a user can load their ebook onto. So typically about or maximum of 6 devices an ebook can be read on. So hanggang 6 lang yung max niya. Then it also has a time limit access. So this is for library lending. Since ebooks cannot be downloaded in full, so the users can borrow it and access it online. I mean offline for 7 days or more. Then the next one is restricted printing. Same with downloading. Printing is also restricted. So some may think na kapag hindi nila pwedeng i-download, print na lang nila. Pero same lang din, para silang restricted. Or merong number of allowed pages to be printed. So it varies on the total number of pages of the ebook So most of the time, 10% lang yung allowed. So limited lending facility. Lending of an ebook to a friend or even to a family member is not allowed. So this causes problems to the library, so do not do it. So the digital rights management uses technology to protect the copyright of the content. Basically, the DRM control of the digital content passes from the content borrower to a computer program. So matdedetect nila yan. For our question number 2, ayan, which among these is not a DRM protocol? Letter A, unlimited number of devices. Letter B, time limit access. Letter C, restricted printing. And letter D, limited copy-paste command. So you have 30 seconds to answer. And out. So how do we access our ebooks? So in UPD, there are 3 ways or more siguro. Before we proceed with the ways, let us first know the ways on the ways I know. I'm sorry. Let us first know the ways or what do we need for us to access our ebook collections in UPD. So the first one is the DILNet, where you can access our resources using the following device. So ito yung ginagamit kapag nasa campus kayo. So dapat you are using our library computers, or kung ginagamit nyo naman yung own devices nyo or gadgets, dapat connected kayo sa Wi-Fi hotspots in the libraries, academic buildings, and dorms. So the second one naman is the remote access. So ito yung ginagamit natin off campus. Just log in using your DILNet account to easyproxy.upd.edu.ph para maka-access kayo ng ating ebooks. Ayan. So the first way is to go to our mainlive website at mainlive.upt.edu.ph. Then on the search tab, just click eBooks. There. Then you'll be redirected to this page. So available also in this page are the ebook databases as well as the list of the ebook titles available in UPD. So, ayan. So pag clinic nyo to, lalabas na dun yung titles ng mga libro or ng mga ebooks. So for the second and third naman, you can just click these buttons. Ayan, so Tuklas and Easy Proxy. So actually, pwede nyo din gamitin tong search bar dito. Just refine your search to electronics kung Tuklas, then ebooks kung Easy Proxy or yung subscribe e-databases yung gagamitin natin dito. So for Tuklas, just go to ds.mainlive.upd.edu.ph kung hindi nyo siya i-click doon or kung dediretso na kayo sa Tuklas. Then, just browse by format. Just click electronics para makita nyo lahat ng ebooks available. Electronics. Ayan. So, for remote access, just log in again using your DILNet account to easyproxy.upd.edu.ph. Yeah, so after nyo mag-log in, so bibigyan kayo ng Easy Proxy ng long list of available resources or databases off campus. So ayan, nilagay ko na siya sa gilid. So later, tatry natin lahat yan. So just click on the ebook database and pwede na kayong mag-start searching. Ayan, so for question number 3, to access ebooks using Tuklas, just click blank as your format. Letter A, book. Letter B, journal. Letter C, article. And letter D, electronic. So you all, you have 30 seconds to answer. Ayan. So, keep nyo muna po yung answers with you. Later pa natin siya hihingin after ng lahat ng questions. Okay, then for the UPD eBooks, ano-ano ba yung eBooks? eBooks available sa atin. Ayan. So, for the first one is the Cambridge Core. Ayan. So, pwede nyo siyang i-view or i-download using PDF and HTML5. So, majority of the content is available in PDF and HTML format. So, these formats are not protected by digital rights management or DRM. So, to open PDF files, you will need PDF viewers such as Adobe Reader. So, the absence of digital rights management software for these platforms means assistive technology users should experience no barriers caused by print or copy restrictions. However, normal copyright conditions still applies. So, walang limit yung download dito kasi hindi siya covered ng digital rights management. So, ebooks can be downloaded by PDF or HTML5. So, the next one is the Credo reference. So, same with Cambridge Core. It has an option to download for PDF for printing for offline use. Then the next one is the Gale eBooks. Yeah, so ebooks can be saved to your accounts on Google Drive. So pwedeng mag Google Drive dyan. So you can also create an account or sign in using your Google account. So it allows its user to download or print one chapter at a time, or what they call reasonable portion of the content. So, ayan, it uses Adobe Digital Editions for offline use. So, kung, di ba sabi ko kanina, itong Adobe Digital Editions, ito yung ginagamit ng mga ebooks na covered ng digital rights management. So, kung mapansin nyo yung dalawang nauna, unlimited yung pagda-download sa kanya. So, dito, may reasonable portion lang ng content yung pwedeng i-download or by chapter. Ayan, so, for EBSCO ebooks, ayan, so it allows you to print and save reasonable portion of the content. Same with the Gale ebooks kasi same silang gumagamit ng Adobe Digital Editions for offline use. So for IG publishing, it uses IG Reader or IGP Reader. So for off-campus access. So this app gives the ability to access ebook for maximum of 14 days through a mobile device. So magagamit mo lang siya or mada-download mo lang yung ebook kapag nag-download kayo ng IG Reader sa inyong mobile devices. Ayan. So ganito yung kapag magda-download kayo ng ebook sa IG library or sa IGP library. Ayan. So, pakita na natin kasi mobile lang yung gamit dito. So, kapag clinic nyo siya, ito yung lalabas sa kanya. Itong authorization code, yung ilalagay nyo sa mobile devices nyo or just scan this QR code para ma-download nyo siya. Then, wait for the ebook to download. Ayan. So, for its features, ayan, so meron din siyang book information, table of contents, and bookmark. Ayan. So if ever tapos na kayong basa ng libro offline, pwede nyong just click nyo lang itong libro, then click return para mabalik nyo na siya. So for question number 4, it is an ebook reader used to access ebooks offline from Gale eBooks and EBSCO eBooks. So letter A, Adobe Acrobat, letter B, Adobe Flash, letter C, Adobe Digital Edition, letter D, Adobe Acrobat Reader. Ayan. So, tapos na siguro. Let's move on to our next ebook database. The next one is the Oxford Scholarship Online. So, gumagamit din siya ng PDF. Same with other databases. It allows one to print or download a reasonable portion of the content or a chapter at a time. So, by chapter lang yung download dito. So, in order for you to access content, you have to create an individual account on Oxford Scholarship Online. So, Google account can be linked. So, pwede kayong i-link nyo na lang yung Google account nyo dito para mag-create ng individual account. Next one is the Sage Knowledge. So, it is a platform device that provides content through its interface as well as offering download options which automatically generates a PDF of the content. So, all content provided through a platform is DRM free, which means there are no technical limitations placed on downloading, saving, or printing through. Though you should ensure that your use of the content is reasonable and complies with the terms of use. Ayan. So the next one is the Science Direct. So dito naman, users may download, access, and view the ebook by means of format compatible electronic reading device or other system. So the user is authorized to download additional copies of the ebook and to transfer them to other electronic reading devices of the users solely for personal use. So it permits the users to copy, paste, or print a maximum of 10% of the ebook. So for some ebooks dito sa Science Direct, it allows full text download on zip file on PDF format. So, some by chapters lang, some full ebook yung ina-allow nila. So, for Springer Link, it uses EPUB and PDF. So, it also allows full text download. And then the last database is the Wiley Online Library. It can be downloaded by PDF format, so it allows by chapter or full text download considering that it is for personal use only. So most of our database, kung mapapansin nyo, allows us to download by chapter or full text of an ebook. So, wag po kayo masyadong matuwa kasi hindi ibig sabihin na hindi DRM free yung mga ilang sa databases natin, wala na tayong limit. So, please be informed that meron po tayong maximum download limit. So, ang download limit lang natin is 200 MB per 2 hours. So, kapag nag-exceed na kayo dyan, error na yung lalabas dyan. And you have to wait for another 2 hours para mag-gain nyo ulit yung access nyo. So, for our demo, ayan. Ayan. Okay. So, kita po ba yung screen ko?
Yes, Sir G.
Thank you. Ayan. So, the first way, nasabi kanina, to access our ebook collection is to go to our main live website, mainlive.upd.edu.ph. So, dito sa tab sa taas, just click itong search tab, then click eBooks. Ayan. So, after natin siyang maklik, na-redirect tayo dito sa page ng ebook. We're enlisted na yung ating ebook databases. So, kapag click nyo siya, lalabas na dyan yung titles ng ebooks available. So, dito sa labas, kita din kung ilang titles yung available per database. And for the second naman is yung ating tuklas. Click nyo lang to. Ayan. So, punta lang kayo dito sa ds.mainlive.upd.edu.ph. Tapos, browse by format. Ayan. Just click electronic. Ayan. So, lalabas na dyan yung, ayan, yung mga electronic book. Try natin. So, makikita nyo din dito yung author ng ebook and then yung mga databases. Dito tayo sa IG library. So, try natin yung IG library. Ayan. So, kapag click nyo siya, makikita nyo dito yung online access. Click nyo lang to. Ayan. So, since hindi pa ako naka-login sa Easy Proxy ko, pwede nyo siyang lagyan ng easyproxy.upd.edu.ph. Ayan. Tapos, mariredirect tayo para makapag-login tayo sa Easy Proxy. Loading. Ayan. Ayan. So, mababasa na natin siya in full. So, read nyo lang to kung gusto nyo ng online viewing. Ayan. So, ito yung for mobile devices. So, kapag click nyo yan, error lang yung lalabas. Kaya dito kayo magkiklik. Then, para naman i-read nyo siya offline, click nyo lang tong read on app. Ayan. So, pwede kayong mag-sign in via Facebook or Google account nyo. Ayan. So, ito yung pinakita kanina dun sa slide. Para ma-download nyo siya for offline reading. Ayan, copy nyo lang to. Tapos, sa mobile device nyo, kung meron na kayong app, ito yung itatype nyo. Or pwede nyo ding i-scan itong QR code na to. Then, after nun, wait nyo na lang na ma-download yung ating ebook. So, ang maximum or ng days para basahin nyo siya offline is 14 days. Ayan. So, meron kayong 14 days to read offline itong ebook available sa ating IG library. Okay. So, for the next one naman is yung ating easy proxy. Ayan. Since nakapag-login na ako kanina, nagdiretso na siya dito. Ayan. So, i-click nyo na lang siya. Try natin yung Cambridge. Ay. Ayan. So, kapag nakita nyo tong your connection is private, click nyo lang tong advance. Safe naman yan. Then, proceed. Ayan. So, makikita nyo dito sa taas yung badge. Access provided by University of the Philippines, Diliman. So, pwede kayo mag-login dito. Just use an active email para ma-activate nyo yung account nyo. Medyo matagal lang siya mag-load. Ayan. So, let's try searching the art of music. Ayan. So, pwede nyo ding i-refine yung search nyo. Kung gusto nyo yung content I have access lang or yung open access lang yung i-view nyo. Then, click natin itong nauna. Ayan. Ayan, mag-load ng picture. So, available dito yung cover ng libro or ng ebook. Then, some details about the publication. Pwede din siya. Meron siyang brief description. Click nyo lang yung information. Then, for the content, i-select all. Tapos, download. PDF. So, mag-zip file siya kapag dinownload nyo siya ng maramihan. Or send to Kindle, kung meron kayong Kindle na reader, to Dropbox or to Google Drive. So, pwede ding mag-export ng citation. Kung gumagamit kayo ng citation tools, copy-paste. So, medyo matagal siya, pero yun din yung lalabas dun, yung mga citations available. So, pwede din kayong mag-download by chapter. Click nyo lang yung chapter na gusto nyong i-download. Or simple yung PDF na logo dito. Ayan. So, meron din kayong options dito kung ito lang chapter na to yung gusto nyong isend sa Kindle, sa Google Drive nyo, or sa Dropbox. So, para i-print na siya or i-download, click nyo lang tong PDF. Tayo. Medyo matagal yung net ko. So, kung gusto nyong lakihan yung font, click nyo lang to. Ayan. Then, para naman i-bookmark nyo siya, click nyo lang siya. So, yung bookmark nyo dito, masisave lang siya kapag naka-login kayo using your personal account dito sa Cambridge Core. So, pwede nyo din siyang i-share. So, kapag shinare nyo siya sa mga individual outside UPD or hindi connected sa atin, ang masasend nyo lang sa kanila ay yung mga basic information, hindi yung full text. For my account. To view naman yung inyong searches and yung mga na-bookmarks nyo, ayan, searches, ayan, click nyo lang dito sa account nyo. So, meron na daw akong 3 na bookmark. So, kapag hindi kayo nakalagin, hindi masasave yung searches nyo and yung bookmark. Available lang siya habang gumagamit kayo. And for our next database, Gale eBooks. Ayan, try natin. Sana gumana siya ngayon. Medyo matagal lang po. So, itong Gale eBooks natin, pwede kayo mag-sign in using your Google account or using your account in Microsoft. So, sign in tayo. Google. Ay. Ayaw niya. Sige, huwag tayo mag-sign in. Kinaya ng internet ko. Ayan. So, pwede naman kayong mag-search pero dahil mabagal yung internet ko, nag-error siya. So, click nyo lang to sign in using your Google account and this one to sign in using your Microsoft account. So, mag-search tayo for successful online teaching. Ayan, nag-load na. And go. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito sa result, ayan. Wala. Ayan. So, kung mapapansin nyo po dito sa result natin, meron siyang 10 results. Tapos, makikita nyo yung pages available, 34, 23, 27, 26. So, ito yung mga chapters dun sa title ng ebook na na-search natin. So, kung gusto nyo na itong chapter lang na to yung i-view nyo, just click itong title ng chapter. So, kung gusto nyo naman na yung main ebook, yung i-view nyo, click nyo lang to from. Ayan. Ayan. So, dito, pag click na siya, kita nyo yung about the ebook publication. Ayan. Table of contents. So, kapag click na siya, tsaka lang lalabas yung so, ito yung mga available kanina dun sa search results natin. Then, the book index. Ayan. So, pwede nyong i-click na lang siya, tapos mapupunta na kayo dun. and the list of illustrations available dun sa eBooks natin. Ayan. So, balik tayo sa table of contents. So, to view natin yung full ebook online, click nyo lang tong view ebook. Ayan. So, pwede na siyang by text view or book view. So, ito, naka-book view siya ngayon. So, pag click nyo to, magiging text view siya. So, table of contents, nakita na natin kanina. Then, pwede nyo din siyang i-cite. Click nyo lang. Then, download and print. So, get link. So, kung gusto nyo kapag na-search nyo siya ulit, dito na mismo kayo mapunta, hindi na sa search result, di nyo na isa-search. Kunin nyo lang yung link na to, tapos lagay nyo sa URL. Then, pwede din kayo mag-add ng highlights and notes. Yan. And try natin siyang i-download para sa mamaya. Ayan. So, for our next ebook database is yung MacGraw. So, ito, under siya ng collection ng EngLive. So, para naman mag-create kayo ng account dito, kailangan nyo ng personal account or kailangan nyo mag-accomplish ng registration form. So, makikita dito kapag red yung lock niya, wala tayong access doon or wala silang access doon. Then, kapag green naman, full access available. Solids. Try natin. Ayan. So, ito yung available ebooks. So, kapag click nyo siya, available din yung cover. Same sa ibang ebook database. So, kapag gusto nyo i-read siya online, click nyo lang yung open ebook. Medyo matagal yung internet namin ngayon. Ayan. So, pwede nyo din siyang i-download for offline viewing. Ayaw pa niya mag-load. Pero lalabas dyan yung ating ebook. Ayan. So, pwedeng zoom out, zoom in. Ayan. So, ito naka-book view siya. Ayan. So, ayan yung sa MacGraw. Then, for the next naman is yung Oxford. Later natin siya gawin. Kasi iba yung Oxford dito reference. Oxford na isa yung itatry natin. Dun tayo sa Sage Knowledge. Yan. So, for Sage Knowledge, so makita nyo yung badge dito. Access provided by UPD. So, dito din, para makapag-login kayo, or kung gusto nyo gumawa ng account dito sa Sage, kailangan nyo accomplish ng registration form nila. Education. Ayan, lumabas agad. So, dito available yung cover ng ebook. Then, dito naman yung information or the publication information. Then, the summary, contents. So, ito yung table of contents niya. Then, the subject index. So, pwede din siyang, same with other databases, pwede din kayong mag-cite, share, tapos adjust din yung text size. Then, get yung pinaka-link nitong ebook. So, for chapters, so available siya na i-download per chapter. Ayan. So, click nyo lang tong download PDF para ma-download nyo yung chapter ng ebook. Then, for Science Direct, ayan. So, dito naman, pwede kayo mag-sign in using your active email account para ma-activate nyo siya. Try natin mag-search. Okay. Ayan, so hindi lumabas. Try natin to mamaya sa may main live na site. Iba ata ito. So, try naman muna natin yung Springer link. Ayan. Ayan. So, dito pwede din kayong mag-log in or mag-sign up using your active email account para ma-save yung searches nyo or kung meron kayong gustong i-bookmark or i-save online. Ayan. So, pwede nyo siyang i-download by chapter. Click nyo lang tong PDF sa tapat ng chapter na gusto nyong i-download or topic. So, kung gusto nyo namang i-download yung buong ebook, just click this one, download book PDF. So, mada-download na siya nun. So, for Wiley, ayan. Medyo mabagal yung internet namin. Sorry po. Tagal niya mag-load na. So, habang nag-iintay tayo kay Wiley, Sorry po, nawala ako. So, balik tayo sa demo. Pumigay yung internet ko. Hello po, dinig na po ba ako?
Yes, Serge.
Ayan. Sorry. So, balik tayo kay Wiley. Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin naglo-load. Ayan. So, dito muna ulit tayo sa Science Direct. Mali pala yung nalagay ko kaninang title. So, for Science Direct, try natin tong principle of cloning. Ayaw niya sa akin. Ayan. (2014) pala, mali na pindot ko. Ayan, dito tayo sa isa. Ayan, so same with other databases, available din dito yung cover ng ebook. So, pwede mo siyang i-download all chapter. So, kapag din-download niya siya, naka-zip file siya. So, makikita nyo, meron tayong full text access, kaya pwede nyo siyang i-download. Pwede din, meron din tayong citation to export. Then, pwede na din siyang i-download by chapter. Click nyo lang yung part na gusto nyong i-download or i-view. So, download PDF. So, pwede nyo dun siyang i-share. So, same with other databases, kapag sinare nyo siya sa mga tao outside you, community, basic information lang yung masashare nyo sa kanila, hindi yung buong ebook. So, ayaw niya. Hindi kaya ng internet namin. Ayan. So, Wiley. Ayan. So, for Wiley, try natin yung thank you, sir. So, hindi natin siya na-filter kanina nung nagsa-search tayo. Pwede nating i-filter. Ngayon, meron ng search results. So, click nyo lang tong books. So, makikita nyo chapters lang available. Pero pag clinic naman natin siya, malilink tayo dun sa full na ebook. Ayan siya. So, ayan, pwede na siyang i-download by chapter. Check natin dito sa full ebook. Ayan. So, pwede mo siyang i-download full ebook. Naka-ano lang yan. Naka-zip file pag dinownload in PDF format. So, try natin yung ito tayo sa eBooks na list natin. Sorry. Wala ako. Ayan. Mas ko lang yung VPN ko. So, tatry natin ngayon yung hindi natin na-try kanina sa ET proxy. Try natin tong credo reference. So, kapag clinic na siya, makikita nyo yung brief information lang about the database. Then, kapag clinic nyo to, mapupunta kayo dun sa database wherein pwede kayo mag-search Then kapag binaba nyo siya, makikita nyo yung list ng ebooks available. Click natin. Ayan. So dito, wala siyang personal account na pwede kayong mag-sign in. Naka-sign in kayo using etong ating UPD account. So pwede nyo i-download etong ebook dito na available by chapter lang or by part. So hindi siya pwede ng full na ebook yung ida-download nyo. So kapag dinownload nyo siya, downloadable siya ng PDF format. So, pwedeng i-save, bookmark to. So, yung bookmark dito, available lang siya kapag nasa session kayo ng pagsa-search using Credo reference. So, cite, click nyo lang to. So, lalabas na yung different citation format. So, just take note na hindi ito 100% accurate, then need nyo pa rin siyang i-recheck. So, pwede nyo din siyang i-export using iba't ibang citation tools or software. So, to download, click nyo lang tong print. Ayan. So, pwede nyo siyang i-download for printing or i-export to Google Drive. Then, share. Tapos, meron din siyang read aloud. Then, translate to other language. Back tayo sa... So, we're done with Credo. Baga yung hindi natin nagawa kanina. Itong So, this is our last ebook database na i-demo. So, available dito yung list of titles. So, by subject na siya. Kung gusto niyo ng Filipiniana lang, click nyo lang yan. Then, architecture and fine arts. So, pwede din naman kayo mag-scroll down na lang para makita yung list available. And, click na lang natin. Sige. Try natin mag-search. Kanina nag-click tayo. Ayan, eBooks collection. Click na lang eBooks collection. Ayan, so pwede kayong mag-sign in dito. Ayan. Using your Google account. Ayan, gumana na siya. Ayan. So, try na nating mag-search. Food of the world. Ayan. So, pwede nyo ding i-refine yung search result nyo using these facets. So, kung gusto nyo ng full text, syempre full text lang gagamitin natin. I-refine yung date, drag nyo lang to. So, click nyo lang itong title ng ebook. Ayan. So, on this side, yung ating tools. So, pwede nyo siyang isend sa inyong Google Drive. Add to folder kung meron kayong account or kung nag-sign in kayo. So, dito siya mapupunta sa folder na to. Then, email, save, cite, export or create note. Then yung permalink ay yung URL na to para copy nyo lang siya. Tapos para sa susunod yung search, diretso na kayo dito sa ebook na to. So to view nyo yung ating full text ng ebook, click nyo lang tong PDF na to. Ayan, loading. Ayan, so available dito sa part na to, yung add to folder, yung kagaya lang kanina sa tools sa side, save pages, email pages, print pages, site, so pwede nyo siyang i-cite. So available din yung dictionary, export, permalink, and save to Google Drive. Kung mapapansin nyo, yung save, email, and print ay pages lang. Kasi limited lang yung number ng pages na pwede nyong i-save, email, and print. So, siya ay, dito sa side na to makikita natin yung detail records and yung publisher's permission. So, meron lang tayong 100 pages, maximum mo 100 pages na pwede nating i-save offline, i-print, and email. So, ayan. So, copy-paste, unlimited siya. And yung download natin is unrestricted. So, ebook availability. So, meron tayong unlimited copies ng ebook available. So, kung gusto nyong by chapter, click nyo lang dito. Download chapter. So, before natin i-download yung full, check natin to. So, makikita nyo dito. Hindi tayo mawala. Yan. So, clinic ko yung may checkouts. Ibig sabihin, ito yung mga hiniram ko na. Ayan. So, makikita din dito yung aside from the information about the book, makikita din yung time remaining kung ilang and oras yung available bago mag-expire yung book na binarrow ko for offline use. So, ayan. Meron pa akong 1 day and 13 hours, 47 minutes. So, napaka-specific nung time niya. Ayan. So, balik naman tayo dito. So, download full. Unstable daw yung internet ko. Kita nyo ba? Ayan. So, pag clinic nyo yung full download na button, lalabas na itong download ebook. Tapos, open close parenthesis, nakalagay borrow. So, ito yung recommended na format for desktop, yung PDF. Then, EPUB naman, format. So, kung meron na kayong Adobe Digital Editions, check nyo lang to. Kung wala, just click this one para ma-redirect kayo. Wherein, ma-redirect kayo sa site na pwede kayo mag-download ng Adobe Digital Edition. So, ayan. Check. Then, full download. Salita ako na wala na pala ako. Sorry po. Ayan. So, take 2. Ayan, kita na po ba ulit? So, success na yung download natin. Then, lipat ako sa Adobe Digital Edition. Basta ko lang yung title. Workman Raid. Ayan. So, share natin. Then, share tayo ng iba. Ayan. So, kung meron na kayong installed na Adobe Digital Editions, so ganito yung itsura niya. So, nakita nyo kanina dun sa may mga hiniram ko. Ito yon. So, meron na lang ako isang araw dito. Then, 2 days para dito sa ebook na to. So, para naman i-add yung recently downloaded or kakahiram ko lang na ebook, click nyo yung file. So, add to library. And then, etong Workman. Ayan. So, ito yung dinownload natin bago ma-disconnect ako sa Zoom. Ayan. So, open. And medyo matagal. Ayan. Ayan. Nawala na naman ako. Sorry po. Ayan. So, na-add na natin yung ebook. Nakita po ba kung paano siya in-add? Sorry, nawala kasi ko. Ayan. So, ulitin ko lang ano. So, para ma-add nyo siya, click nyo lang tong add to library. Then, type nyo yung title nung ebook or yung author. So, table of contents. Ayan. So, para mag-add kayo ng note or ng bookmark, highlight nyo lang yung text na gusto nyo. Ayan. Then, right-click, tapos highlight. Then, for bookmark, ayan, highlight lang. Ayan. So, bookmark page. Or just simply click Ctrl B. Tapos, add note, pwede. Then, copy. Ayan. Back tayo sa library ko. Ayan. Kung kailan ko siya in-add. So, for example, tapos na akong basahin tong isa. Para i-return siya, just click this one, then right-click, then return borrowed item. So, if ever nakalimutan nyo siyang i-return, lalabas dyan expired. Ayan. So, bago ako ma-disconnect ulit. For question number 5. Sorry, ano ba yung internet na? Number of borrowing days for IG library ebooks. It is the maximum number of borrowing days for IG library ebooks. So letter A, 14 days. Letter B, 13 days. Letter C, 15 days. And letter D, 7 days. So you have 30 seconds to answer. So for references used, ma-reveal ko yung yan. Ayan. Ayaw. Ayan. So, wait for my signal sa ating chat box. Ay! Ayan. So, na-keep niyo po ba yung answers with you? Ayan. So, pwede niyo na po siyang i-chat dito sa chat box. Yung code na na-form nyo. So, may magsasagot pa po ba? Sorry, ilang beses ako nawala. So, pwede ko na sigurong i-reveal yung answer. So, ang ating combination po ay BADC A. BADCA. So, ang nauna po sa aking screen ay si Taeyong. Same po ba sa inyo?
Yes, 3G.
Hello po. Ayan. Basta ka lang. Taeyong. Okay na po ako. So, that ends my presentation. Thank you.
So congrats, Tay, for winning our Elsevier toolkit as well as our 200 pesos. Well, anyway, thank you, 3G, for that very informative and in-depth presentation. So actually, 3G has tapped most of the ebooks, if not all. And hopefully that encourages you, our students, to fully utilize and exhaust our ebooks, because our ebooks, compared to our journal articles, are sometimes rarely used. Okay, so you know how to locate our ebooks using to class. You know how to access them using easy proxy, because most of us obviously are restricted for this part, are restricted in our homes, right? So we have our feedback form there. Hopefully you'll be able to answer them after this presentation. And so far, according to our pigeonhole, there are no questions. So if you have, I think you may just easily put them in our chat box if you have questions for 3G and concerning ebooks. Okay, so you may put them in our chat box. So if you haven't still registered for our succeeding webinar sessions, you may still do so. So you may find our registration in our main library website. So that's mainlib.upd.edu.ph. So you can locate it there. And additionally, you may find our registration form in our FB page. Okay, so I think we have posted it a few weeks back. So you need to scroll down a bit. Okay, so there are no other questions in our chat box. So I think everything is clear. concerning our
Yeah.
ebook. So, 3G has explained it in detail very well. So, thank you again, 3G. So, without having any other matters to discuss, so I think that's it for our morning presentation. We have another one this afternoon, so it's about citations and a reference management software as well. So how you as students would be able to refine and improve your research process using citations and that particular software. So hopefully we'll see you this afternoon. Okay, so see you later. But until then, please stay safe. Thank you for attending.
Thank
Bye.
you.